Well, I am very excited here on Keeping It Real with Alexander Garrett to announce a new feature. And you'll hear the feature this Sunday. It's going to be called The Feature Pod. And I'm excited about this. I figured let's inject our conversations into the Sunday show flow and see if something does pick up with it. And if people do come by to hear what my guests on Sundays have to say. So look out for the Sunday feature, and I hope you're having a great Friday. Tomorrow, Casey Cox, a UC Santa Barbara game day ops director for their school out there, is going to join me to talk about the NCAA profiting rule that was unanimously put through this week. And big conversation on that to allow players to get paid from advertisers and endorsements and whatnot. So be sure to watch out for all that this weekend here on Keeping It Real with Alex Garrett. But to end the week here on Keeping It Real with Alexander Garrett, a lot has been made with the disastrous fires in California that we need to pray for. And also Adam Schiff, who is a rep in California. What a disaster he is. By the way, Ben Terrace of the Washington Post, interesting headline, that Adam Schiff once wanted to be a Hollywood screenwriter. Could he write the end to Donald Trump's presidency? Yada, yada, yada. Well, my thought for Adam Schiff is you just should have stayed in Hollywood screenwriting and not messed with our political atmosphere. There you go on that. And we'll have more impeachment this Sunday with both Frank Morano and Jeff Murdoch. Morano of AM 970 The Answer, Jeff Murdoch of the Washington Times. So be tuning in for that on the Sunday pod with Alex Garrett. But in addition to the wildfire craziness and horror and near death of the Reagan Library and the grounds where President Reagan and Nancy are buried, a lot was made this week of the Photoshop that President Trump did on the heroic dog that led to the death of ISIS leader Baghdadi. See, people were criticizing him for Photoshopping. What an insult to the actual Medal of Honor award winners. Well, you know what I say to that? Why don't dogs have a Medal of Honor if they do so in the line of duty, in the line of combat? We see all the bomb-sniffing dogs. Now that one is a hero, oh, you shouldn't Photoshop that. It's an insult. Really? I think if you ask human Medal Award winners, they'd say, yeah, this dog gave his life while he's alive. He dedicated his life to this and helped track down Baghdadi, which led to the suicide bombing of himself and the compound he was in. So then I did some research, because you see on things like this, all that happens is debate. There is absolutely no finding out whether a dog can have a heroic award awarded to him or her in the line of duty. That's where the American Humane Lois Pope Canine Medal of Courage Awards come in. See, you all out there want to just talk about how bad it was Trump photoshopped the Medal of Honor around the pup, instead of saying, well, this is great. I love that this dog is being recognized in such a way. That narrative doesn't really even reside in society of Trump doing something great. But you know who is doing something great? The AmericanHumane.org. It's committed to recognizing and celebrating the life-saving contributions of the brave dogs who support our armed forces on the battlefield. The inaugural American Humane Lois Pope Life Canine Medal of Courage, bestowed an award ceremony last year on Capitol Hill with Congress and top military leaders, honors retired military dogs who demonstrated exceptional valor in serving our country. Thank God we have a place called American Humane and that they've instated this awards ceremony for the brave dogs that serve. And they're trained at really since being a puppy. So that happened last year, and there's just a whole bunch that you can look at on AmericanHumane.org. There's service dog for veterans applications, dogs that you can have to accompany you if you have been shell-shocked in the battlefield. If you do need that support system, this American Humane does do that support system for you. There's emergency veterinary grants for military dogs. All you can find at AmericanHumane.org. Now, they didn't ask me to do this. I just did my own research, and I hope you do check them out. Because in what I saw all week was disastrous. Oh, look at this. He shouldn't have photoshopped the dog. Then I looked into it. Yeah, no animal has ever gotten a Medal of Honor. But to know that we do have a award ceremony for dogs who are courageous in the battlefield, who go and track down evil people like Baghdadi. He's not an austere scholar. He was not that. He was an evil person, a savage. And I'm glad he got killed himself in his own compound. And then, of course, this mysterious picture of this dog who cut down the ISIS leader appears. And all week long, I think people were like, oh, look, he's honoring a dog. What's this about? Well, that dog saved probably men and women's life in the battle, our guys in the battle, but led to the death of the ISIS leader, which he should be commended for. He should be given a Medal of Honor. And the fact that he continued to go on after serving and getting injured and still fighting on the battlefield is heroic. I'm just trying to pull up the cut here because I thought this was so amazing. And of course, Washington Post says lawmakers are wondering if it was worth the fight. And of course the dog would be classified. Why would they want someone to go and try and kill this dog? Hello? 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 Why would they release the name of this dog just for him to get killed by ISIS? Why would anybody question that? Answer me now. Why would anybody really question that? And he's back on the field, which is amazing to me. Back on the field. And the fact that it did return to duty with its handler is commendable, remarkable. And so, amongst all the debating, think about this group. The American Humane and the Lois Pope Canine Courage Award for military dogs. A great resource for vets. I highly recommend them. And let's stop debating and start researching, can we? Let's stop making fun of a photo that actually makes sense and start researching, hey, have actual dogs ever been awarded? Well, yeah, they have. And I'm going to tell you about them whenever I get wind of it. Speaking of wind, the wildfire is blowing through California. Thank God for a group of goats that chewed the brush away to eliminate any chance of the fires spreading to the Reagan Library this week. I'm Alexander Garrett. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Stay tuned to Casey Cox, Frank Morano, and Jeff Mordock. A big weekend ahead here on Keep It Real with Alexander Garrett. And then the newly featured Sunday Pod with Alex Garrett. Tune in for that as well on Sunday morning. I'm Alexander Garrett. Have a great rest of your Friday.